Hello everybody, just having a look at Numeracy, non-calculator, Year 7, 2016. Just let me know if you've got any questions about anything that I'm going through. Okay, first one's first. Where is her school? So first up, she goes 4 kilometers east and 1 square is a kilometer. So east, that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she goes 2 kilometers north. 1, 2. Should be G3. Done. Number 2, Anna puts $4 in the first week. She puts twice as much each week as she did the previous week. Amount of money in the account is always even, just based on, 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2, the number will end in 6, times 2 again, the number will end in 2, and so forth and so forth. It's just a little bit of a common pattern that when you have an even number multiplied by an even number, you will always get an even numbered result. Lisa plans to give a quarter of 20 books to her sister. How many will she give her sister? Well, half will be 10, and a quarter is half of a half, so 5. You know that as well because 20 divided by 4 equals 5. They're times tables. At the zoo, this is what was seen as 8 koalas, and if the cross equals 2, that means to be able to see that, you need to have 2 crosses for koalas. It could be this one, could be this one, could be this one. Definitely not this one. 16 kangaroos, so this could be twice as many crosses for that one, or that one. And 12 emus, there needs to be 3 times 4 equals 12. Not that one, not that one. So yes, top one is the right answer. Okay, next one. 5 meters, 12 centimeters. So 5 meters, 12 centimeters. 1, 2. One lot of tenths of a meter and 2 lots of hundredths. You should know as well that 5 meters is, let me just change my color here. 5 meters is 500 centimeters. So, oh, that's way too big. If I had, so 5 meters is really 500, 0. But obviously if you add the 12, it will be 512 centimeters. To turn into meters, you've got to move the decimal place 1, 2 across from where it would normally be. So 5.12. Bag contains 15 beads that are either red or yellow. So if the chance of getting a red is 20%, then the yellow has to be the rest. 100 take 20% will give us 80%. Point P is translated down 4 units. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that should be 2 minus 1, because you always do the x before the y. Just think of it in alphabetical order. Okay? 2 in the x coordinates, see from here, and minus 1 in the y. X marks the spot. Alright. The lights in centimeters on the children are plotted on the data. So I see 119, 119. There's 2 of those, so I need to have 2 dots on 119. And my investigation is over. It says, for example, there's no 118s. That's another way you could see that this one was no good because it's got 2 of them there. And this one only has 1 of 119 when I just counted 2. So it's clear that the data is the bottom one. Dogs at the show were recorded, or weighed and then recorded. How many dogs were there? 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7, plus another 3 is 10, plus another 1 is 11, plus another 3 is 14. It's really just matching up the values with what's there. 3 lots of 1 is 3, 1 lot of 2, 3 lots of 3 is 9, 3 and 2 is 5, plus 9 is 14. Okay, how many points does the star have? It's got a point there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Easy enough. First number in a pattern is 1.95. Each number is formed by subtracting 0.15 from the previous. What's the third number? Well, we take 0.15 once, we'll get 1.80, and we'll take another 0.15 from that, and you'll get 1.65. Just try to think of it without the decimal place, and then add it in afterwards. 195, take 15 is 180, take another 15, 165. Athletics Carnival started at 10:30 and went for 2¼ hours. Rose went straight home after the carnival finished. She took half an hour to get home. So we have to add half an hour plus our 2¼ which will give me 2¾ hours. And you can add these sort of things whichever way that you wish. So for example, I could have added half an hour to get 11, and then add another 2 hours, which gets 1, and then a quarter of that is 1:15. Not AM. That will be very early in the morning to finish. With what I've got here, you could have done the same thing. 2¾ plus your 10:30. 2 hours onto 10:30 will give me 12:30 PM plus 45 minutes, because that's what 3/4 is. 12:30 plus 45 minutes will get me 1:15 PM. AJ paid $18.60 for a box of 6 5-ounce balls. What's the cost of one of them? I can tell you it's going to be $3.10, but I'll just use division. 6 doesn't go into 1, so I have to go into 8. 6 into 18 is 3. 6 into 6 is 1. 6 into 0 is 0. $3.10 is our answer. 14. William's money from doing jobs. He gets 2 bucks for each. What's the number of jobs he does in 1 week in a table? 3 plus 6 is 9, plus 4 is 13. It just need to be 13 plus 13. You should get 26. Easy enough. Just by adding them or multiplying. Either way is fine. Tom has a gym that has a monthly fee of $56. They pay an extra $6 per session if they want to work with a gym trainer. What's his bill if he does X sessions during the month? Well, it needs to be X times the 6, right? Plus your monthly fee. Monthly fee doesn't change, plus 6 times how many sessions you have. Fixtures, if no match enters the draw, which is possible. A and F can both win. C and D can't both lose because they're playing each other. A, D, E, and F can't all win because there's 4 teams there. And B and C are the only teams that lose. No, because there has to be a team that loses third. So I was just double checking, but yeah, this one was always going to be the right one. Cake store. What's the total amount the class made from the cake store? Well, 100 times 750. Because there's 2 zeros in 100. I mean, move the decimal place 2. That changes from 7.50 to $750. I'll just pause that there and I'll finish the rest in part 2.